Hello everybody. Today the fish tanks are off. Why? Because I'm going to show you what the fish do when the lights are off and why they need the lights to be off on the fish tanks. I believe. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know and I'll research it, whatever, but this is the research that I found out about the tanks. And I got something new for the fish tank, and I have to fill them all up. We'll be right back with the video. Hi everybody, welcome to another Pond and Garden Sanctuary video. Today we're going to fill all the fish tanks, but if you notice, all the lights are off. This is what I do in the morning. Come down and turn the lights on the fish tank. But I wanted to show you that the fish what we call nesting, and there he goes. The shark just went back into the house, and they're waking up. This guy's he goes crazy every morning looking for food. And each tank that I go to turn the light on, they come up. You see them? They come up in the fish tank. And of course, the guppy tank as well, over here. Same thing. There's the guppy, there's one of the fry, and they're getting bigger. There's another one over there. And next week we clean this. But I gotta find out something. I believe that this is caused by the plant, and I have to find out for sure. The plant. So I'm going to get rid of the plant and plant new plants in here. Find out what this is. I have some fungus stuff that I'm going to put in the tank, but the fish are fine right now, so I'm not going to address it. I'm going to put some stuff in there to clean it up. If that don't work, I'm going to acclimate the fish to this tank and clean up this tank. But what I'm going to do right now is add water to the tank. I believe it has to do with the plant that's in the tank, or the substrate, but I will check it out. So what we're going to do first is add water to the first tank, and I'll check out that as well. So I'll be right back with water to fill the first tank. The first tank I'm going to fill with water is this one. Once I fill it with water, I'll put some water treatment in, and then we'll feed them. Using a pitcher of water, I'm going to direct it onto the house there. And next week what we're going to do is we're going to clean that house as well. And if you notice the spots on it, that's from the food on the house. That's algae. So we're going to clean the entire house up. And we'll not harm the fish. So I'm going to add the water to the tank. Direct the water to the house. See, I'm directing the water right onto the house. We gotta do another one. One more thing of water. While I'm filling this water up in the thing, I'm going to tell you to just go over to Joseph of Joseph's Tropical Tanks and watch his video about his fish and how he got started, came up with the channel and everything else, and got into tropical fish, and then went to saltwater, because I think he's going to go back to, that's fine, I think he's going to go back to tropical fish, because he mentioned it in a video. I want to get some paper towels because I missed a little bit. Then we'll put the clarifier in and put the water in the tank. Okay. Enough the water. Okay, also, I said I'm going to be doing something with this. This is a wreath bed, and I think it has holes, yes. I'm going to change that rock from doing what it's doing. I'm going to put this in that corner, and that's either not tomorrow, but after Easter. Tomorrow, I'll be telling you what I'm going to be doing. We'll clean those things up with water from the fish tank, and then we'll be putting this in, and then next week getting more fish. I'm going to get some African cichlids, some tiger bobs, and maybe some angelfish. Redoing this tank. So, and this will be going in the tank, and that's probably tomorrow. No, there won't be one tomorrow because it's Good Friday, but there will be a Friday night shout out, just a shout out, and that's it. And there won't be any live streams until next Monday, and then there will be one on Thursday of next week. There won't be any on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday because it's Easter. So this will be set up hopefully in my next Fish Tank Thursday video, and that will be after Easter. So that's what this is about. And there's holes in it so that the water can go into. I want to make sure that there are holes. Yes, the holes are in there, and we'll see to it that there are, and that the water comes through it, and it will look nice. And we'll rearrange those rocks, and we'll put new fish in, and look forward to that after the Easter holiday. Now I'll put the water clarifier in, and this is Tetra AquaSafe Plus. This is what I use. Okay, I just put a couple drops in, and I put this in every time because the water is so bad here. The calcium in the water is too much, and that's all it takes is just a few squirts. I like Tetra. I'm not sponsored by it or anything, but I find them very effective to use. Then I got some more Tetra Mini Select Tropical Flakes, and this is what I feed all my fish. Alright, I find this to be the most inexpensive and the most liked by the fish. Again, I'm not sponsoring them, I'm just telling you what I use. What you use is totally up to you, what you think is best for your fish. I can recommend this fish food because it's what I use. And the glowfish food and everything else, you want to use that for the glowfish, it can help, but this food is just as good. So that's totally up to you. But I like Tetra Select Tropical Flakes. And what I do is just make a little hole on top. I used to pour them in there, but the fish are big enough that we can take it and just do this, and they're waiting for it. And that's more than enough for them. Now I have to add water to the glow tank, and then of course I didn't get the light because I want to redo that tank and clean that tank up and have it nice for the spring and stuff. So when in the beginning you saw that all the fish were like settled down in the bottom of the tank, once I turn the lights on, they all vitalized themselves. That's what the fish do. They need that time, and it simulates daylight and darkness in the wild, and that's what fish like. But some of these fish, and I say it all the time, that these fish do not have the memory or being caught in the wild. They're bred in captivity, so they know nothing about a lake or a stream. And I constantly tell people, do not, I repeat, do not take a fish, take a goldfish or any fish or any animal you buy in the pet store. If you can't take care of it, call a animal ASPCA or an animal care group or animal rescue group that would take the animal and either give it to a zoo or somebody that would rescue those animals. The same thing with fish. There are a lot of fish rescues out there. The local fish rescues that will take your fish. Look into that. Find out where you could take fish. Ask your local pet store. Is there a local fish rescue? I can't maintain the fish anymore. It's too big for my tank, whatever. Don't release them to the wild. You can take care of your goldfish. Don't put them in the wild because they'll overpopulate that pond or that lake, and even plants. Don't put the plants in a lake or stream or anything like that because that could affect the ecosystem of that pond or waterway. So now let's fill this tank up. I'll fill the tank up and come back. Okay, again, I added water to the tank. I got a little light on the tank, just enough. And we check the temperature in the tank, and it's right in the safe zone, and that's in the green, so they're fine. Now, I didn't get a light for it because I'm going to change the light. The tank, everything, I may get a new hood for it, we'll see. But I'm definitely going to change the light on it. It's not working. I will see what's wrong with it. Whatever, I think it may be disconnected, whatever. But we'll find out. So I'm going to feed them right now after I put 2 squirts of, actually 3 in this because it's a little bigger. It's a 25-gallon tank. Then we feed them some fish food. And I'll come back down tonight and turn off the lights or tell the computer to it. I'm going to set up the lights down here for the fish tanks to go off and on with the computer. Just shake some in there. Make it a little bigger. Yeah, that should do it. Just shake some fish food in there. That's it. That's more than enough. Now we go over to this tank. So what I'm going to be doing with this tank is changing the light, rearranging everything a little bit, and we'll be doing that after the Easter holiday. I have a video up of what I did with this tank, and I'll download that for tomorrow, changing everything around. Now I'm going to fill up the Molly tank. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other two tanks. Put a couple, 2 or 3 squirts of the AquaSafe Plus in there. 1, 2, 3. That's it. It works very efficiently. And then we'll feed them. And I believe there is a couple of baby fry in here. I will be adding fish to this tank as well in the coming video after Easter. And I checked my thing, and I will be downloading a Fish Friday video tomorrow. Now all we have to do is add water to this tank. And if you look at it, you can see the water dripping. Everybody says, oh, your tank is leaking, your tank is leaking. I constantly check the tanks for leaks. And there's no water leakage. No water leakage anywhere. We check the back as well. No. I want to check just to make sure. No water leakage at all. And what I do is constantly check here for mold or anything like that, and there isn't any. Constantly check for it. So I got some water. I may need more. Now that's perfect. And what I'll be doing is cleaning the gravel and examining the plants. This plant here is a real plant, and this plant is real. And it may be from the plants. I'm going to try to find out what the white film is on the thing. We'll do is we'll clean the gravel out and everything. We'll put the fish into this tank. Here, you no longer hear the trickling of water anywhere. So that means they're all fine. So now we get the AquaSafe Plus. So, oh, and I will be getting some more guppies, because the guppies I had, I gave to the guy. And there are a few in here now. As you can see this one swimming around. And there's one there, and there's one over there. There he is. There's one over there. So they're the babies. So they're fine. They'll grow, and I'll get some more. Now we feed them. That's what they're looking for, the food. And this just occurred, the white fungus, and I think it's from the plants. So we got to cut the roots on the plants and submerge it better. But this plant is coming back here. I thought it was dying. this one, same thing. So I think it's the plant, but I'm going to find out, and that will be in the next Fish Tank Thursday video. That will be after Easter. So that's it for this week's Fish Tank Thursday video. This will be uploaded onto the Fish Tank Thursday channel, as well as Pond and Garden Sanctuary. So that tank is done. That tank will be re-landscaped tomorrow. You'll see that video, and then you'll be doing this tank and trying to find out what this fungus is on the tank itself the fish are eating. So remember, like, comment, subscribe down below, share the video, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to watch this on the Pond and Garden channel, and if you're watching this on Fish Tank Thursdays, it's also on Fish Tank Thursdays, and it's also on the Pond and Garden channel. So I will see you in the next video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. There'll be a Fish Friday video tomorrow. There will be a Fish Tank Thursday video after Easter. So not this Sunday. In between Easter, Palm Sunday and Easter, there won't be any Fish Tank video until after Easter. The week after Easter, there will be selected videos and everything else like that. So I'll see you in the next video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye for now.